replacing the Night Kit tube tester scroll chart. A good Wednesday morning to you, YouTube. It's 11:30 now, and we are on at the bench. I keep wanting to say on the bench, and I'm not on the bench. I'm at the bench. I have the cell phone holder, whatever you want to call it. I was looking at some possibilities of using some different things. Trying to find something I can use, get a couple of good screws in there. That would work. I don't know if I'll want to use that. This one here is long enough I can cut it to any length I want. And that would work because I can get two good ones there. And so I'm thinking about that piece there because like I said, it's just something to reduce the space between here and there is all it is. I can use my Dremel and use the little saw blades and cut that off pretty easy, I think. You know how that works. But anyway, that would definitely do the like I said, here's what it looks like, or would look like, I guess. Oops. Let me get it pulled back up. There we go. So that's what it would look like, something like that. And of course it screws the tripod screws in down here. And like I said, this would be over like that. That would work pretty good, I think. Kick my rubber piece out, but other than that, not a big deal. So anyway, I think that's what I'm going to do is modify one of these, just to have one I can use with this camera. You can put it on any tripod I want, even the one I'm using right here can be changed around to do that. So that's the thought process on that. So there's where we're at on that. And I have some other irons in the fire here, but first I want to show you what arrived in the mail yesterday. A couple of items. Now these are the 1N5711 diodes. I think I got 10 of them. So I will have those now for the new updated revised signal tracer. The other item is from China, and these are the 10K dual pots that I ordered, the 5 of them. They got here almost as fast as the single one got here, but anyway, I have those now for future builds of whatever kind I want. So those two things arrived yesterday. That's that. Lastly, before I get into what I'm actually coming to do here today, I've been thinking about this radio situation in the car. I'm not happy with the Blaupunk. I mean, the sound is good. It works fine. It just, you can't see it during the day. And what I'm thinking about now, this would fit directly in there to replace that one. You guys may recall I bought this some time ago. I was going to put it in a Buick, and I still may, if I ever get around to doing that. But this is the one I bought first. This actually costs more than the Blaupunk. So I don't know exactly how. It's not as small as the Blaupunk, but it's does have all the necessary stuff with it. And again, it doesn't have a doesn't look like to have a brightness or illumination type. I'll have to look at the wiring diagram, but I see the yellow and the red. Those are the power wires, and I see a blue, and I don't see anything for illumination. So plus I don't think it has enough. It may have. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I guess there is 8. That's enough for 2 sets of speakers. So, and there's a green wire. Now that green wire wasn't present before. Maybe that's the illumination. Or maybe I'm forgetting something. But anyway, I'm going to check it out and see if it has any kind of illumination or how it works. I may even hook it up here on the bench and just see what it looks like compared to the other one. So that's that. That may come at a later time. Right now I've got another job I want to do. You guys may recall, again, some time ago I bought this, and what this is a roll chart for my tube tester. Now this is the updated one, and I think the date on it was 1971, I think. Yeah, 71. So now this is, like I said, the one for the Night 600 series, and this is the later one that has the updated settings, or test settings for it. And I want to put this on my tube tester, and that way I don't have to worry about getting the book out each time and stuff like that. They should all be here. Now I don't know how hard this is going to be to do. I don't think it'll be too hard, but that's where we're at with that. And I've got some cleaning to do over there to get to the tube tester. You guys know me. I got this bench clean, but the other one's filthy. So I'm gonna get off here right now and go back over there and do that, and we'll be right back. As promised, we are back. It's 11:52 now. Didn't take too long to get that out. Find the right screwdriver. Looks like this is fairly easy to get out. I don't think that was going to be the problem anyway, but this, the 4 screws takes the roll chart holder, I guess is what you would call that, out. And we can get that out pretty easy, I think. And we'll do that and come back and show you what we got. I'm back once more. I got the 4 main screws that hold the cage in, but this screw here has to come out also. There's a null on the back of it. Take this little terminal strip off, and that way the whole thing will come out. Just held in by the wires, and I think there's enough extra wire there so I can move it around wherever I need to move it to. So let me get that out and we'll come right back. Alright, you can see it is out now. It is loose, just like I said, held on by the wires there, and I think it will lay over here just fine. I think the first order of business is to get this to one end, and once I get it to one end, then we'll have it on one roll. I think that's the best way to do it. We'll see, and let's try to get that. Let's see which way is the best way. Probably in the middle. Of course, that's the way it would be. You know how that works. So I'll just go ahead and roll it as far as I can this way and see what happens. Oh, stop! Right there we are. Okay, there's your end of it, whatever you want to call. I'm going to have to cut that probably because those are. I'm just thinking I'm going to put new tape on it, so I think what the order would be here is to basically cut it from here, retape the new one on, and then turn the what do you call it? Now this is it goes both ways here. I think both of them turn. Yeah, both of them turn. So that's what that's going to have to do, it looks like to me. Don't have that kind of tape, but I think Scotch tape or any kind of tape would work. So I think the best order of business here is to cut this like this. Alright, there you go, that's cut. Now I think I can take this one off. I'm going to roll it up so I do it. Anybody that's wondering about this that has one of these and wants to update their scroll, now mine's the oldest of the ones I know of that you guys in the group have got. Bill's got a 600, I think. Not the A, but just plain 600. And I think Ron has the 600B, I believe. So they're probably Now, Bill probably could benefit from a newer scroll because he's got the old data on his like this. This is the old data. So that would be beneficial to him, I do believe. So now these are available on YouTube once in a while, or eBay once in a while, and I found these, or this one, I ended up getting it for less than $10, so I don't think it was a bad price, and that was shipped, so I don't think it was a bad price at all. So anyway, we're coming to the end, I think. Now you have to remember also just which way this is. It looks like it's up is that way, I guess. Or I have to remember that, I should say. Alright, same thing on this one, looks like. We'll cut this with the utility knife. I forgot what I was saying here. Alright, there you go, that's that. Now, like I said, that can be trimmed up and sold if anybody wants one, I guess, you know. If you ain't got one on your, you know, if you're rebuilding one of these and don't have one, I guess that would be good to start with anyway. I'm gonna have to get my looking glass down here and look at that a little bit. Let me put you off to the side a minute. Alright, we've got it all off now, and it's not absolutely perfect, but it's good enough, I think. Of course, I had to find another piece just as soon as I said that. Anyway, those are not, they're not sticking up a lot far enough to even to worry about, so we're not going to worry about them. Alright, that's that. Now, like I said, that way goes up, so we got to remember that. Like I see exactly how our roll is here, and that's how it is, up. So it looks to me like this is going to have to be wound, I guess, backwards is what I would say on there. Basically, I think roll it all the way on this one first after I tape it. See if I can find my tape. Of course, that'll be, I want to get it as close to centered as I can. Thinking about putting a piece in the middle to hold it, and then I'll do the rest of it. I think that might be the best way to do it. So, alright, I'll be back after I find the tape. Alright, back again. I did, in fact, find the tape. And so that process can now continue. I also found another item that I had thought I had lost completely. And that was pretty good. Always good when you look for something and find something else. A lot of times that means you don't find what you're looking for, but this time it didn't mean that. So that's good. I see some misalignment on this roller. It doesn't seem to affect it any, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. I'm going to try to start this basically at the same spot. Not that that really matters. It's kind of difficult to see where it stopped or started at. There's, I think that's the old one right there. The tape, I should say. So what I want to do is, like I said, I'm going to put a piece of tape in the middle and then kind of go from there. I think that's the best way to do it. This is a piece of bad tape. I don't want to use that. It has a lot of crap on it. So we'll use a fresh piece of fresh tape. There we go. Basically want to get it as straight as possible. That looks pretty good. So there you go, that's that. Now the next thing I'll do is turn this around just a bit and run a piece of tape down through here the same basic way. I'll make sure I got that on there pretty straight. It looks straight. Get that as close as I can. That. That's one side on. Do the other side now and we'll have that licked. Get this one measured out. This one's a little bit longer, I do believe. Not a lot though. It's close enough. Let's get this up to where it's got to go. I do believe that's got it. Might be over that way just a hair, but that's okay. Let's roll this up a little bit now and see what happens. Now really I could take and roll that right back up. It would stay. But I'm going to go ahead and put the other set of the problem is when you if somebody comes and tries to roll it too far or something like that, it would probably come right off there. So I want to get that as best as I can. So let's want to do this side first because of the crimp or whatever you want to call that. So let's get a piece of tape, right size. Alright, there you go. Seems to roll pretty good. It's not great, not real tight though. I wonder if I can tighten that up some way easily. Maybe look into that. I think if I got it towards the middle. Now the ends are just they're not There's nothing on them. Basically, they're just flat pieces of rivets. And so this would be the only end you could take off, possibly. Now, there is a nut there on that. Possibly that comes off. If it does, that would be the way to go, I do believe. So let me see if I can get that off. Gotta, I don't know if it opens that big or not. Yeah, it should. Yeah. Yeah, there it comes off. Good. You guys are not seeing that, are you? Let's see. Down here there's a nut on the end of this knob, and that's what I'm trying to get off. And once I do that, I can tighten each roll, or tighten both rolls I should say, and that should make it better. Actually, I think I want to get towards the middle, a little bit more towards the middle before I do that, so let me do that. I'm going the wrong way, ain't I? Let's try right there and see what it does there. See, that's not letting me do it either, so I think maybe towards the end would be better. There, that's what's doing it. There you go. Now that's doing it. There. Let's go tighten these up. There we go. Good there. Good there. You don't want to get it too tight, I don't think. Oop, boy, you tell you what, let go and does that, so that's not good. I need to get this together so I can put it on there. There you go. Alright, I'm going to call that good. Tighten this up. Put everything back together. You do, and it goes like that. Put this around. Get this over closer. There. that is how it goes. Now I need this one back in here. I'm going to put one of these screws in, and so I'll have something started. I'm back again. It's 1:11 now in the afternoon. It got a little problem. This thing will not roll at all now. It is locked up tighter than a drum. Not really sure why though. It worked very well, I mean, before. You all saw it, I think. And it is just basically locked. I'm going to try to loosen these screws up a little bit, see. Maybe that has something to do with it. Maybe. There we go. Apparently it did. Let me try to tighten them down again now and see what happens. Maybe they can't be too tight. There it goes. Apparently there's a lineup or alignment issues there or something. So seems to be working very well now. I'm happy with it. So I'm going to put it back into the cabinet and we'll see how it looks lit up. Alright, there you can see the scroll chart installed with the lights on, and you can see it does work. Not bad at all. Very happy with that. Very happy indeed. I think that's going to come in handy, like I said. I do believe. So that's about going to wrap this up. Let me go back to the other view and we'll wrap this up. Alright, well, you can see the project has been ended, or it has ended. Gonna probably think more about this stereo situation. I may try to come in here this evening and hook the one sitting over there, for anybody that wonders, and see if I can hook that up and see what it looks like in this bright light. If I can see it in this light, I think it'd probably be alright in the daylight. So anyway, that's what we're going to try to do this evening, I think. So you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. It is, like I say, 1:35 now. And I do appreciate y'all watching my silly videos. And we will